Hey guys, welcome back to the LS10 garage. Today I'm going to update everybody on the truck. Some of you that's been following on Instagram or on YouTube, you probably know that something might have happened to the truck a few weeks ago, and it did. It was very unfortunate. I'm just still kind of lost at words with what happened, and either way, it's still in one piece, but it is hurt pretty good. I'll show you guys the damage here in a minute and go over what happened and what's the route going forward. It's for you guys that's been following the channel, watching the videos that I've been putting up. I've been trying to like show the truck after I got it together and kind of just go over some quick details of it. I regretted not videoing a lot of this process from the beginning when I started building the truck. So most of you guys have seen it the way it's been sitting, and it's been like 95% complete. So anyway, it's hurt pretty good now, and we're gonna have to do a bit of a rebuild on it. So you guys are gonna get to see me tear the truck back apart and do a lot of things that I really didn't want to have to do again right now, but anyway, I'll talk about some more of that in a minute and what my plan is. I guess for now I will tell you the story of what happened, and it's just it wasn't a good situation. I'll take the blame for it. It was my fault. Thankfully no one else got hurt. There's a lot of damage though, and a lot more than what I would have ever expected. So anyway, the story was, this happened on August the 4th. I came up to the shop here, got the truck out, was gonna drive it a little bit, just get it out and cruise around, and I figured I would take it to my house first and wash it. So I took it to my house, and I had noticed something under my hood that I was gonna work on when I got to the house. So I drove it down to my house, pulled it into the grass, and popped the hood on it. Was piddling around under the hood, got everything fixed the way I wanted it, and kind of got sidetracked. I lowered my hood back down, and you can almost see here, like I don't have the hood latched right now. As you can see, it's still lifting. It don't even latch back correctly now. But anyway, so it's not latched, and as you can see, it's flush with the fender, so it's pretty hard to notice. So anyway, there was my first screw up. I just laid the hood down. I forgot to like actually slam it and latch it. So anyway, I got sidetracked. A couple hours went by. I got the truck washed, got it cleaned up. Still had forgot all about like actually latching the hood. So anyway, I was ready to hop back in it, bring it back to the shop, and was like, well, I'm just gonna drive it down the road by the house. Just to cruise around, just get a few more miles on it. And so anyway, like I said, I didn't check to make sure it was not latched. It was flush. It looked like it was latched to me. So here I'm going down the road, got up to like 60 to 65 mile an hour, and I hit a small bump in the road. Some air got up under the hood, and it was unreal how quick and how bad everything happened after that. It was like a glass bomb blew up inside the truck. There was glass going everywhere. My first reaction, obviously, I just slammed on my brakes, was trying to look around. The hood is laying in the windshield. I was trying to make sure there's nobody around me, trying not to hit anybody, trying not to hit the guardrail on the side of the road, which I was so close to doing that. I almost lost the truck, but thankfully I got it slowed down, got pulled over on the side of the road. I was just in shock that it had even happened, and was just trying to gather myself. So jumped out of the truck to try to get out and look at it, and this is a fiberglass hood, by the way. It's a Cervini's SS hood. They're fiberglass. I'll show you guys here in a minute that it is. But anyway, the hood was literally caved into my windshield and the cab. It is very bad. It done so much damage, so much more than what I would have ever thought. But there's the story. So I'm just so disgusted that it happened, but at the same time I'm very thankful that the truck is in good shape still. I can fix it back. It's not totaled. I was so worried that it was going to get totaled. And here's a little side story behind the insurance stuff. So I didn't have a regular car policy on this truck. I knew when I built the truck and got it done, the amount of money that I'd put into the truck, I didn't want to just get a regular normal policy on it because of that situation. They wouldn't value everything that I'd done to the truck, like the motor, all the extra stuff that's done to it. They wouldn't go off of that. They would have just went off of book value on the truck, and if anything had ever happened to it, like this situation, if I had had a regular car policy on it, it would have 100% been totaled out, because the damages, the price that they gave me, the quote on repair and everything, it was way higher than what I had expected. So thankfully I had got a collector car policy on the truck, and the good thing about those is you can agree to a value on the truck, kind of based off of what you think the truck is worth, the parts that you have in it, and everything that's involved in the truck. So my advice for any of you guys that is doing any type of stuff like this, like get a good insurance policy on your car to make sure that if you wreck it or anything like this, what's that ever happen, that you will have coverage to be able to fix it back and not total it. Which if it had gotten totaled out, I would have absolutely still bought the truck back and fixed it back. I love my trucks. I love my S10s. For anybody that knows me, I'm crazy about my S10s. I like my trucks. I've got this one. I've got the Black Extreme, and then I've got 2 square body S10s. So I mean, I've got all my S10s, and I plan on keeping them. And it breaks my heart that I just got it built, was close to finishing it up 100%, and this happened. But anyway, I'm gonna get ready to show you guys the damage, and I'll take these blankets off the truck, and you guys can see what happened. I'll lift the hood and show everything about it, and once I show the truck off, I'll kind of explain my route of what I'm gonna do to fix it back. So anyway, I'm gonna try to get the camera here so I can pull the blankets off and get you guys a good angle to where you can see, because it was a lot more than what I was really hoping for. Sound of all the glass falling. Alright, so look at this. See the hood? Here's the hood shape. Look at this, kind of comes into a V right here. Look at this. Look how far it pushed the cab in. This was such a good cab. It was, I would never be able to find another cab as good as this one. I really don't think I would ever be able to find another one. There was not one speck of rust on it. There was quite a bit done to the truck from the guy that I bought it from. There's a drip rail that comes right here on all the other ones. He had that shaved, cleaned up real nice. I had just put brand new windows in the truck right before I got it done. The back is still a brand new one, which thankfully it didn't hurt anything back here. The third brake light that is right there on all the S10s, that's been shaved. Let me reposition this camera a little bit better. So yeah, I had put a brand new windshield in it, and as you can see, it literally caved in the cab. There's still glass everywhere in here. I haven't cleaned anything up yet. I've been trying to figure out what to do. You can see in here a little bit better. There's glass everywhere. I mean, glass all around my shifter boot. It's all in the passenger seat. The mirror almost came off the windshield. My headliner it's probably broken there. Hopefully I can salvage that. just glass shards everywhere. So as you can imagine, going down the road and all of a sudden, in literally a millisecond, the hood's slamming in and doing that much damage. But so this is the amazing part that I have absolutely been blown away at is, so look at that amount of damage and then look at the hood. This hood is fiberglass. It's fiberglass, and on the top side, it's scratched it up really bad. I don't want to get glass all on my finger, but back here it knocked the paint off. Knocked some paint off there, but look at it. It's, I mean, honestly, if it was most other fiberglass hoods, it would have probably shattered into a million pieces, and honestly, I would probably have preferred that, and it saved my cab. But I give it to Cervini's on however they make their hoods. They are so freaking strong. But I mean, it definitely hurt the hood. Let me I'll show you what it done to the hood. So here's your brackets on the sides. It ripped out the bottom side on that. It did break the hood right here. Hopefully you guys can see this. See it? That's where it hit the cab so hard it cracked it right here. Now, I don't know if that is fixable or not. I mean, just look at the quality of these hoods though. They're so nice. Got Cervini's stamped on the inside. They're such good hoods, and it makes me sick that, see, it ripped this bracket out. It just makes me sick that this even happened. See, it's broke this side up. Broke my black piece here. I'll have to try to find another one of those. Probably just replace that whole thing all the way across. But yeah, so the hood is cracked right up under. It's cracked right here. I guess you can tell it hit pretty hard right there. But it's not broke through on the top side. So I'll look into seeing if this hood can be fixed back. I really don't know if it can or not. I mean, look at that. There's like several different layers within that. You can see the fiberglass, and I don't know, they're so strong. Such strong hoods. So anyway, it's just heartbreaking, man. I literally just got the truck done, and then I destroyed it. I mean, I guess it could always be worse, but it's pretty bad. So anyway, there's the damage. All right, so let me talk about the steps moving forward real quick. This video is going to be kind of bad. I'm just trying to just throw a video together. I've been telling a lot of guys I'd try to get them an update soon on the truck and show everybody what happened. I'm just not trying to get too fancy with the video. I'm just trying to get one posted. So anyway, the steps moving forward. I am rebuilding the truck back. That's the bottom line. I'm not getting rid of the truck. I'm not going to get discouraged with it. I've had this truck apart into a million pieces, and I know how to put everything back together. I know how to take it apart. I didn't really want to be taking it apart, but we are. So that's the next step. Insurance is going to be sending out a check within the next couple of weeks, I would assume. So I guess in the meantime, I'm going to start tearing the truck back down. And for some of you guys that have seen the damage so far in the video, shoot me a comment down below and let me know what you think about the cab as far as repairing that back. I've talked to a couple different guys, and the guy that I'm pretty sure I'm going to get to work on it, he's really good with body work, and I don't I wouldn't trust just taking my truck to anybody, so I was going to be selective on that, and I think he would do great work on it. But he told me that that it's most likely stretched the metal in here, and it would be very hard to ever get it to ever get that pushed back out and to get it right and to get your windshield to line back up in it. So basically, that was my first thought, was I wanted to keep this cab together. I mean, obviously, like, cab corners are perfect, rocker panels are perfect. It's just a perfect cab, and I didn't want to start with a new cab. He said that was basically like maybe my two options was try to find another cab that's not in bad shape and just replace it, repaint the new cab and put it on. But I'll never be able to find another cab. So it was either that route or actually just putting a new top on is what he kind of suggested. And he said it's not a terrible job, it's just time consuming. And that would be the only thing on the truck that I wouldn't be able to do is obviously cut this top off and put another one back in. So my plan is to put another top on this truck. That way I can salvage everything else with it. Obviously I'll rip this windshield out. I'll get the hood taken off. I'll take the hood to him and see if he can fix that back. And if not, I'll probably buy me another hood. I don't really know which hood I want to get yet. I could always get the same one. They're like $870 now, I think. So I don't know that I'll get that hood back on here. I really do like the Racer's Edge fiberglass hoods. Some of you guys have probably saw those. They're really nice, and they've got the Zeus rails that go down the edge of the hood. So that's maybe the route that I'll go. So anyway, my plan is I'm gonna obviously take the hood off, take the windshield out, and I'll take the bed back off, put my bed to the side. I'll get my fuel cell out. So take the bed off, the fuel cell off, take the hood off, take my fenders off. I'll try to leave my radiator support and everything like from the motor up. I don't really want to strip too much off of in here, but anyway, I'm gonna strip all that out, and I'm just gonna pull the cab back off the frame. I'll get to work on the inside. I'll take the seats back out, take all the interior out, center console. I'll take my Holley Pro Dash back out. I didn't even make a video of the install on that, and it's got the Reversion Raceworks dash in there, so I'll take all that out. It'll be probably a good point of view for some of you guys that have asked me how the install was on that and how I wired it up. So I'm gonna strip all this back out, get the interior completely bare, pull the cab off, and I'll just load the cab on a trailer and take it to my body guy and just let him work on the cab in there. And I've got to find a parts truck to get a new top off of it, or not a new, but just another cab that he can chop the top off and just switch it over. And my thought with doing that, instead of taking the truck, the whole truck to the body shop, is, I mean, I just got this truck together, I put all that money into the motor. I really don't want it sitting in a body shop and getting paint dust and everything else with that. So I think the cleanest, I mean, it's a lot of work, and it kind of sucks to think about, but I can do a lot of the work myself. So that's the route I'm going to take. So anyway, I really hope that some of you guys have watched up until this point, but I don't even know what to say. I'm just speechless, because it pisses me off that this happened. It makes me sad, but the truck it's gonna be fixed back. And so anyway, what I was getting ready to say is I hope some of you guys are ready to watch a rebuild on the truck, because it's getting ready to get tore apart. I'll try to video every little aspect that I do, everything that I take off. I'll update everybody along the way as much as I can. And honestly, I really hope that this might grow the channel more than what it already is. Maybe this could be what can push me to finally getting monetized on the channel. I know that would be a huge help to getting the truck fixed back. I know insurance is going to work with me on it, but I don't know. I guess we'll see how that pans out. I don't know if I'll be able to put the same type of paint back on it. So anyway, I hope that this will grow the channel. I guess we'll find out, but we're going to video it all along the way. I'll show you guys all that I'm going to be doing to it. Stripping it down, tearing it apart, rebuilding it back. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy this. It's going to be a long process. Might be a few weeks before I get to start tearing it apart. We are about to move and going to be busy with that. I will have a garage there at my house to put the truck in, so we're going to be moving the truck during this process. I actually did drive the truck home after this happened. It was probably not advised, but I was only like a mile and a half away, and I actually had a local deputy follow me. We were just cruising real slow, and just to make sure that I got here safe and sound with it and nothing else happened. But so anyway, got a lot going on, a lot coming up, a lot of work to do. So I hope you guys will follow along. Please like the channel or subscribe to the channel, like the video, shoot me comments, send me some comments on what your opinion is on the fix. Would you put a new cab on it, or would you go through all the trouble to put the new top on? Because we're not totaling it out. We're not going to let it sit. It's going to get fixed back. So anyway, I'm going to end this video. Give me a few days, and we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get some stuff done here in a few days. But we are going to have to move, so it might be a little bit longer. So anyway, I appreciate everyone that's been following the channel. All of the subscribers, the likes, the comments, it's much appreciated. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I had planned on a lot of different content, but we'll still sprinkle that in along the way, and you guys will get to see a different side of it than what I had planned. So anyway, I'm going to end this video. I guess we'll see you guys next time. Please come back for more, and we'll get this truck fixed back. So see you guys around.